All right, here we go. Folks, we're streaming live for the softball Wickliffe Blue Devils recap ladies. Softball season. I can't hear myself talk. Hello. All right. First guest tonight is a starting 8th grade pitcher, Emily Lesko, joining us here on the show.
Hi.
Wickliffe show, by the way. Emily, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Appreciate you making time. What brings you here to the studios tonight, Emily?
I'm at Bobby's party.
That's right. You're at Bobby's party. Just making sure we're all paying attention here tonight. All right, so Emily, you're 8th grader. You're going to be leaving middle school this year, just in a few short weeks. Some of your best thoughts about middle school, and then some of your thoughts going into high school.
Some of my best thoughts about middle school are definitely just like the girls and boys in general. Everyone in our grade is just really great. I mean, there's something about our grade where we just all really get along, like, really well. So, and all the girls and boys are our grade is, we got something special, I swear. And going into the high school, I think we're all ready. Sometimes I get a little nervous, especially with T-Pain. She scares me sometimes. But no, I think we're all ready for that. I think middle school, I think we're ready to say goodbye.
All right, so as you look back, I mean, who cares about high school? Forget about that. This year we're talking about 7th and 8th grade Wickliffe softball, a very good team that was put together this year. You were obviously one of the leading pitchers on the team. As a 8th grader kind of anchoring the team, your thoughts on how the season went and perhaps your performance in general?
Well, we were 11-2, and it was an impressive season, no doubt. Pitching for me it's an art. You can't, like, you have to work to it, but that's not like, I will in no way take credit for anything that happened this season. Being out there with my team and just, like, being there with them, I think that's all that really mattered this season, was just having those great people behind me. Like, pitching for me it's important. And, like, in some ways, like, everyone's like, it's all about the stats. It's all about how well you do, walks, pitches, strikes. It's like, no, it's the fact that if the people behind me can back me up, then I'm completely 100% confident out there. So
you were part of the team last year that I believe, did it go undefeated last year, Emily?
No, we had one loss last year to Solon. Yeah.
So one more this year, but how do you compare and contrast 7th grade year and 8th grade year this year?
7th grade year was definitely overwhelming. There was a pitcher ahead of me named Leah. She was an outstanding pitcher. And it was, I guess I was more ready for 8th grade than I was for 7th grade. But no offense to last year's team at all, but this year was just so much better. The girls...
Yeah, you sucked last year, by the way. That's what you say. I'll say it. She's not going to say it.
No, we didn't stink at all last year. It was just the fact that it's our 8th grade year, and we definitely went out with a bang. I promise. This year was just awesome. So,
all right, Emily, before I turn you loose, we have a number of other ladies to get to here tonight, obviously. Anything else you want to share here before we let you go?
I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Thanks for letting me on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show.
Sure, absolutely. It's my pleasure.
I love talking about barbecues.
Who doesn't?
Go barbecue.
It's one of the great things. All right, that's Emily Lesko, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, guys.
We're going to reload here with the next guest.
Who's going?
Bobby will be coming up here next, of course. It seems like it's the pitchers here tonight. There's another pitcher here somewhere, right? Wasn't there another pitcher somewhere? No? Nope. We'll take it fast. It's all right. All right, we're coming back with the Wickliffe recap, and joining me right now is somebody I know pretty well. That's Bobby Rumpke. Bobs, what's up?
Nothing.
All right, good. What brings you here this evening?
I live here.
Yes, you do. Stating the obvious. All right, we're talking about the year that has transpired softball-wise. You're a seventh grader. You're as tall as many college seniors, but that's neither here nor there. Your first year in like an organized school function. Typically, we haven't done that yet. We played a couple years of travel ball. How do you find the seventh grade year at Wickliffe softball?
It's different
Well,
than
you're certainly somebody that doesn't have a lot of words. All right, good. We've known that. Okay. So what do you think?
I like it better. Like, oops.
Don't touch anything.
Do you like us better? No. You like us. You like us. You have to like us.
Like, what do I like of what?
What did you think about this year? How did it go down?
Oh, I thought we did really good for being a first, like, for me being on a team for my first time. Everyone did really good, especially Amanda and Taylor and Ashley.
Oh, we're shouting out. Okay, they'll all get their time. Don't worry about that. It's your time. It's your time. Forget about those people. Don't worry about it. They got their time coming up. Don't worry about it. What are you looking... I mean, as successful as the team was this year, only losing twice, winning a number of other times, what are you looking to build on into next year being in eighth grade?
I don't know, because I want to see... Oops.
Don't quit touching anything.
Sorry.
It's
I want to
hurting my
see
ear.
how the sixth graders are when they...
Sixth grade. Forget that. Are there any sixth graders here? No. Oh, okay. Right. What do you think? I mean, there's a bunch of... how many people are... Nobody can see here what I'm talking to, but how many people are seventh graders right now?
8.
Right, so you have a good core team coming back to be eighth graders this year. Gauge your level of excitement between this year and maybe even next year. How good do you think you guys might be?
Good. Like, because we can be better this year by practicing
All right.
more.
Very good. Okay. Bobby, beat it. Oh, my God. Thank you for coming. That's Bobby. Woof. Not a wordsmith. That's all right. Okay. That's... Gia's coming up now. Gia's just... Whoa. Oh, I have the microphone turned on. That's all right. Nobody will hear that. You can push him up. All right. All right, and joining me now is Gia Welms, who today I saw throw somebody out at second base all the way from the catcher's position. Wow, look at you. That was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. To date, how many people have you torched down from second base? Or from first base?
I don't know.
Plenty?
Yeah, sure.
Plenty, of course, absolutely. All right, Gia, what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th.
Eighth grade, so you're going to be moving on next year as well. Did you play last year?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I asked Emily the same question, interested to get your take on it. When you look at last year's team versus this year's team, how do you compare and contrast?
I think we got I think we got along better, way better than last year. Like, we know each other more. Like, I don't know.
Would you say that there is more of a team gellingness or a chemistry this year that maybe there wasn't there last year?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Are you just being nice and saying that last year was, a bunch of people that were out for themselves?
No.
No? Okay. I'm wrong. Going into high school next year, big event. Are you nervous about that?
I'm a little, but I'm also really excited.
And will you be trying out for the softball team out there next year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? And do you play travel ball or anything like that for the summer?
I'm on the tournament team for Wickliffe.
Yes.
And then I play rec. That's in the school team.
All right. And positions this year, you were just catcher or did you play some other place?
I was catcher the whole time.
Yeah,
this
look
year.
at you. What's your Look, I played catcher when I was kind of your age, like 80 years ago. People always told me you had to be kind of crazy to be a catcher. What do you think are some of the physical and mental makeups to make a successful catcher?
You have to believe in yourself. Like, you can't just go in there and not believe. Sorry. You can't just go in there and not believe in yourself, or you can't be too full of yourself, because then you're going to make mistakes. Like, everyone makes mistakes. You can't really help it.
Good. I think that's a good answer right there. Plus, you got to have a really strong arm to throw to second base. Right?
Yeah.
That goes without saying. As that runner is now softly crying in her bed because you threw her out. That's right. Beat it.
Yeah.
Parting shots here before I let you go, Gia? Anything you want to say or give shout-outs to? We're streaming live on YouTube. There's probably at least 8 or 15,000 people watching right now. Could be. It could be. You never know.
Go with
the internet.
Sure. Wait, can I get off now?
Oh, you want to leave?
Kinda.
All right. Yeah, you're off. You're good to go.
Okay.
Coming up. Who's that? Dale?
Do I look okay?
All right, joining me now, Amanda Dale on the show. Amanda, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. I'm right here. You can see. You probably can't even see me over the TV monitors, can you? That's right.
I'm
Good.
too short.
That's all right. I'm also high with this, nevertheless. Amanda, what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th.
8th grade, so you're also going to be like. So, how many? Do you know what the breakdown between 7th and 8th graders there were, as far as how many of each there were this year? Were there more 8th graders or more 7th graders?
I think there was like 1 or 2 more 8th graders.
Oh, all right. So good core team moving up. Are you excited to, let's say, move up with your 8th grade friends to start next year in the softball circuit on the high school?
Yes, I'm really excited to go to high school, but I am really going to miss the 7th graders a lot because I really have a bond with a lot of them.
What do you think are, some of your, what's most concerning to you about moving out of the middle school into the high school?
Probably, I'm missing the middle school because I feel like I hope the teachers aren't as hard on us as the middle school, and I'm really nervous that I hope my grades stay up. And yeah.
Are you worried about your grades?
Not that much. A little bit.
What's your grade point right now?
I don't remember the actual number.
Does it start with a 3?
Yes.
Good for you. All right.
I like that.
All right. So as you look at 7th grade and 8th grade, because you played last year as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've asked some of the other girls your opinion on the team differences between 7th and 8th grade.
I think the 8th grade and the 7th grade this year are a lot closer than we were last year. Like, all of us have a great connection, and we're really close.
Do you think that kind of adds to the congruency of the team, or helps you kind of build momentum as a team and leads to the success that you've had this year?
Definitely. Yeah, I think, like, before all the games, we always, like, talk and, like, get excited and cheer and stuff. And we didn't do that as much of that last year.
Were there any annoying parents this year?
No.
Are you sure?
Good.
You're lying. You won't name names. I like that.
I won't say no.
Before I let you go, anything else you want to add?
I love all of you.
Oh.
I love you so much. I'm really nervous.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and good luck next year. Great season.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who's next? Streaming live on YouTube. All right, coming up next, she played some catcher. She played some first base. At least that's what I saw as a parent. You know her as Jillian Zinty on the show. Jillian, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. What grade are you in, Jillian?
I'm in 7th.
7th grade, so you're going to be coming back next year. Oh, returning posse. All right. What? What's wrong?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, of course, right? She's got a camera right on her, so you can see it. So as you handed out beatdowns over the course of this year, gaining momentum, what kind of a thought? I mean, we're asking you to speculate. Obviously, basically 12 months into the fact. But what do you think about next year?
I think.
Wait, hold on. What do you think about this year? Give me a recap of this year. I guess would be a better question.
This year was really good. We all were a team and we came together, and it was probably one of the best teams that I've played on.
How many teams have you played on to make that assumption?
Well, I play rec and tournament every year since I was little, so. Yeah.
And since you were little, so are you old now?
I'm only 12.
Okay, come on. What are you talking about? I'm old. So good year altogether.
Yeah.
I've seen you play in a couple different positions. Without Coach Malavic around, do you have a favorite position that you would like to play, or are you just happy to play wherever and contribute? What do you think?
Well, I mostly like catcher because that's where I've usually played, but I'm starting to like first baseman too. So.
What do you like most about each position?
Well, catching, I like throwing people out and like tagging them and stuff. And then first baseman, I like grounding the ball and like getting them out. So.
Yeah, being that accessory to getting all the outs.
Yeah.
It's hands on the ball, of course. Jillian Zinty joining us here on the show. So as you look forward to next year, you have a good core of people coming back. What are you excited about for next year?
Well, I'm excited to like play as an 8th grader and to have the 6th graders because a lot of them are really good at softball. So I think it'll be great, like another good team.
Do you have a prediction on how well you might do next year? Are you willing to put some cash down on the table and give me a record prediction?
I think next year it'll probably be like this year. Yeah.
Maybe better. Maybe 0 losses.
Hopefully.
Could be. You never know. That 6th grade team is kind of important, right? They're coming in to be 7th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know any of the 6th graders that could be playing next year?
Yeah,
Are you pretty excited about them, or are you hoping that they're not going to try out?
I'm pretty excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Jillian Zinty joining us here on the show. Jillian, before I let you go, anything else you'd like to say here to the masses of people watching?
No.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. That's Jillian, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Who's that? All right, moving right along. Number of people to get to here this evening. And joining me now is Taylor Klein. Taylor, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing absolutely fabulous. I'm right here. See me? All right, good. Taylor, grade that you're in?
8th.
All right, 8th grade. So you're also going to be moving on. So we have a nice hodgepodge of people who are going to be going into the high school next year. And ones are going to be remaining into their 8th grade year. Did you play last year as well, like these other girls?
Yes.
All right. So interested to get your take on it, your comparison between the 7th grade year and the 8th grade year this year.
Well, my 7th grade year was a little harder than my 8th grade year because I feel like we had more of a bond our 8th grade year than our 7th grade year. So, yeah.
So, I keep hearing about this bond. Maybe you could kind of explore it in a little bit more detail. What do you mean by like a better bond with the 7th grade girl this year than you had last year with your 8th grade girls at that point?
This year, everyone was friends and we could all get along. And when he said get with a partner from a different grade, we all always mixed up. We didn't go to the same person every time.
All right, so a lot of parity in regards to that point. When you look at the season this year, your 8th grade year last year here in the middle school, how do you evaluate the season as a whole?
Last year we did good, but I think this year we did a lot better. And, yeah.
Some maybe specific things that you thought were really good about this year?
We had really good defense, and we had really good pitchers, so.
maybe pitching doesn't get talked about enough. How good is it to have good pitchers on a team versus mediocre or perhaps even below mediocre like some of the other teams?
To have a good pitcher, it's
What's going on in the studio audience out here? You'll get your turn. Just back in.
okay. Well, wait, I forgot what I was answering. Can you repeat the question?
Yes, you were going to be talking about some of the specific things about this year.
Wasn't it about the pitching?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was. How do you do you think it's very important to have good pitching?
Yes, because they're kind of like the team leader, because if we need them to get it pitched over the plate good for our defense to make a move and get outs.
And that's kind of important, right? Got to have people hitting the ball, putting them in play. For you guys, and don't you think it's important for the pitchers to kind of have confidence in you guys as the defense to make plays behind?
Yeah, because if they don't, then they're kind of down on themselves and the people around them.
All right, so as you look into next year, what are you excited about going into the high school area?
The sports and just to talk to new people and make more friends.
There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are talking with Taylor Klein. Taylor, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. That's Taylor, ladies and gentlemen. There's Marley right here. All right, we have another guest coming in. And joining me is Olivia Wills, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. Hi, Olivia.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
All right, good. All right, so Olivia Wills joining us here on the show right now. We are recapping the Wickliffe 7th and 8th grade softball season. Just concluded today with a very good win against Twidsburg. When you look back on the game tonight, Olivia, what were some of the great points that you thought led to a victory?
Well, our defense was really good. It was like 3 ups, 3 downs every time. Like, they didn't score at all. It was a shutout.
I've always found that perhaps it's always better for the other team to never score, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
then, yeah,
So then if you only score one, you win, right?
yeah.
All right, so what grade are you in, Olivia?
7.
All right, so you're going to be playing again next year as a first-timer on the 7th/8th grade team here in middle school softball. And you've played travel softball, rec league softball for a number of years, obviously. How do you compare this kind of a situation to ones that you've had in the past?
Well, this was a lot more, it was a lot more fun to do because it wasn't as much competition. There wasn't as much pressure on you. So, if you lost, you lost. If you won, you won. But it was better to win than it was to lose.
It's always better to win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you think that playing this year on the middle school team has helped you prepare for the travel season?
Yeah, because, our last game was today, and I have a tournament tomorrow. So I'm kind of already, in the baseball groove.
Wow, look at that. Tournament tomorrow, ready to go. And who are you playing for tournament team-wise?
I play for the Wizards.
Okay, and where will you be playing tomorrow?
In Aurora.
Aurora. Oh, that was one of the coldest contests ever last year. Bobby participated in that. Are you looking forward to playing? Will you be playing again next year for the Wickliffe Blue Devils softball?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was a lot more fun winning more than losing.
But you only lost twice.
Yeah, twice.
I think even only once. I don't even think the first time really counts. You're picking up a game that was stopped 3 weeks ago, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right? What's going on? Something's going on.
I don't know, they keep pointing at me.
I know. All right.
Why are you pointing at a camera?
Oh, yeah. They want you to look into the camera, but that's all right. You don't have to worry about that. It's not about that. It's about the quality of answer.
Okay.
All right. Anything else before I let you go, Olivia?
No.
No, that's it? Are you
Yeah.
ready to leave?
Yes, I am.
All right. You're out of here.
Okay, bye.
There she is. Couldn't possibly run away quick enough. Yeah. All right. Joining me now You know her, you love her. She plays for the Wickliffe Blue Devils. Abby Casey joining me here. Abby, how are you?
Good.
Good. A lot of energy, like that. What grade are you in, Abby?
7th.
7th grade, so you're going to be looking to come back again next year on the middle school team?
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you, first year on the middle school team, obviously, because you're only in 7th grade. You can't play when you're 6th grade. A lot of background noise going on. Let's struggle through that. What did you think about this season?
I thought it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Some specific things about the season that really stick out to you as being fun or exciting? Maybe a specific game or a certain play or anything like that?
I remember one of our 7th grade only games where we run ruled the team 28-0.
Was that the Memorial team?
Yes.
Oh, they were horrible. I'll say it. You don't have to. Whenever a game is 14-0 at the end of the first inning, things are going poorly for the other team. Right?
Yeah.
Right, and we're not the other team. That's good. All right, good. Abby, positions that you play?
Center. Second and right field.
Second and right field. Do you have a preference over one or the other, or are you just happy to play wherever?
I'll just play wherever.
All right, so as you look into next year, obviously you have some unknowns with those 6th graders. Currently, they're going to be 7th graders. They're going to be allowed to play on that team. Do you know a lot of the 6th graders right now that play softball?
I don't know a lot, but I think my little sister will.
Your little sister. All right. So are you confident that her and her friends are going to be able to put you guys over the top next year?
I think so.
Yeah, they better, right? Or otherwise they're going to have to answer to you, the 8th graders. Who wants that? And will you be playing at all over this summer?
Yeah, I'll play for the Wickliffe Rec League.
Yeah, all right. Good for you. Anything else before I let you go, Ed?
No.
No, that's it?
Yep.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby Casey on the show, doing the recap of the Wickliffe Blue Devils League. This is what we're doing right here, right now. Somebody else is up right now. Oh. Abby Rumpke? She's not on the team. Did everybody else come on? No. All right, here she comes. You know you love her. She happens to be my middle daughter. Hi. Maddie Rumpke joining me here on the show. Maddie, how are you?
Good.
Good. All right, Maddie, so you didn't play at all this year?
No.
All right, you are also in what grade?
5th.
All right, so you can't even play softball.
Yes, I can. So much.
Not for the 7th and 8th grade team, you can.
I could if I wanted to.
I suppose you could. Now, you've seen a number of these games this year.
Yeah.
You're I guess what I would call an expert evaluator of softball talent. Yes? Sure. What did you think this year of the 7th/8th grade team of Wickliffe softball?
It was good.
Do you have anything else more expansive to say besides it was good?
They were a good team. They, worked well together. And, yeah.
What?
They're a good team.
What were your favorite parts of the season?
What do you mean?
Don't say the end.
Wait,
right? Don't say the end.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did you have a favorite game or anything like that?
It was I forgot where it was, but it was when one of the girls hit a home. It was I forgot where it was, but Bobby hit a home run over the fence.
Hey, all right. My favorite part, too.
Yeah.
That was at Memorial Park, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, I missed that, I think. I was driving in from work. That's all right.
Oh.
All right, so you're in 5th grade now. You have 2 years, well, basically a year, I guess, from now, until you could play Wickliffe softball. 7th and 8th grade is softball beckoning you, would you believe? Will you play softball in the 7th grade or not?
Maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
We'll think about it. All right.
Yeah.
You never know. Never know. And even when you know, you never know.
Yeah.
That's what I know. All right. Maddie, anything else before I let you go?
Hi.
Hi. There she is. Maddie. She's crazy. That Maddie's crazy. All right, joining me now, sister of Gia Welms. It is Mia Welms. Mia, how are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you for joining me tonight.
You're welcome.
What are you doing here?
Maddie invited me to
Yes. Sleepover.
Yeah.
Well, there's 80 other girls here. Why not 3 more, right?
Yeah.
That's what I say. All right, so you are not on the team yet. What
Nope.
grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade, just like Maddie. All right, so you
Yep.
got a couple years left until you're technically allowed to play. Are you a softball player?
Yeah,
Like
I play.
rec league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
what do
play
you-
softball. And
What
soccer.
position do you play?
Catcher.
Yeah. You play catcher like Gia.
Yeah.
It's like you two are the same people.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, sorry.
She wishes, but no.
She wish. That's right. Do you have a better arm than your sister?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. We'll leave that up to be
Probably not.
evaluated by the judges later on. So are you looking forward to potentially playing softball in the 7th grade?
Yeah, I'm playing softball and soccer.
And you're going to play soccer?
Mm-hmm.
Soccer?
Yes.
Soccer? Oh, my Lord. We'll talk you out of that later.
No.
We will. So what are you looking forward to in the is it at all intimidating to know that when you go up to the 7th grade, you're also going to be playing with 8th graders on the softball team? Or is it because you've seen the 7th and the 8th grader team work so well this year that it's kind of like exciting?
It's like exciting, but it's like scared because you might get hit with a ball. Just saying.
What?
You might.
Get hit with a ball?
Yeah.
There's 100% chance that if you play softball or baseball, you're going to get hit with the ball sometime.
Yeah.
And you know what? It hurts.
Yeah.
For 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then it's done.
I got hit.
And then
in
you
the
go to
foot.
first base, and then you steal second, and you steal third, and then you get hit home, and then you score a run.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What's your favorite position besides catcher?
First, second,
Yeah.
and outfield.
Sounds like you'll just play wherever.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Anything else before I let you go, Mia?
Stop
Want to
it,
give a
Maddie.
shout out to anybody, or is that what you kids say? Shout out?
Stop.
No.
Stop. Okay, Danielle, come here.
All right. There we go.
Stay here.
That's it for her.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Mia out. Seacrest out. Mia out. I got it. All right. And joining me now. Oh. Danielle Wood. Delaney's sister. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
What are you doing here tonight?
Well, Maddie's my friend, and she asked me to sleep over, so
Good answer.
yeah.
That's one of the most articulate answers I've heard all evening.
Oh.
What
well,
grade are you in?
5th.
Do you know what articulate means?
Sort of.
What do you think it means?
Well, not really.
Oh, well, you had me going there for a second. Are you a softball player as well?
Yeah, I play Wickliffe rec team and Wickliffe tournament team.
All right. And what positions do you find to be at your most efficient?
I mainly play second base and outfield.
Any position in the outfield or center, left, right?
Mainly all of them.
Do you have a hose for an arm?
Not really.
No? All right. Do you know what a hose for an arm means?
you can throw really good.
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
I can throw. It's just sometimes when I make long throws, it doesn't always work out as well as I thought.
That's right. You're 5th grader. Come on. So as you look at 1-2 years from now, I know it seems like forever away, but you could be playing for the Wickliffe middle school team. It's one of the few teams middle school wise that have the ability to play softball. There's a very few amount of teams right now. Perhaps by the time you get up there, there'll be a lot more teams. But when you see your sister play and you think about the fact that you might be able to play here in a couple of years' time, how excited are you to be a part of the middle school team?
I get a little excited but nervous because with rec, you don't have to try out. You kind of just make it.
Yeah.
So with trying out, I don't know if I would do that well.
Are you worried about getting cut?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to do that, right? Let me share a story with you, Danielle, because I think you can appreciate this. One of us used to be really good when they were young, and then they tried out for the freshman team in high school, and guess what? They got cut. That didn't feel very good.
No, probably not.
No, but I tried really hard the next year, and I made it all the way up to the varsity. Can
well, that's good for whoever that person was.
I know. It's a great story.
I don't know who that was.
Good for you. We're trying to remain anonymous. So, is 5th grade the first year in middle school? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So, what do you think about your next couple years in middle school? Ready to kind of starting to dominate, where it's at?
Since I've done a first year of middle school, I kind of have a sight or an overview of what I'm going to be looking at and how I can take on issues for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
Yeah. That makes you a little bit more comfortable?
Yeah, because I know that I can accomplish more things than I did when I was in 5th grade.
Right. Plus, it seems that, through the help of your sister, you probably know some of those 7th graders now. They're going to be 8th graders this year, or this coming year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can kind of use them to your advantage.
Well, Delaney, she helps me with my skills and stuff, and she shows me what to do because she is obviously on the team, and she made it, so she's good enough to make teams.
Yeah. That's exciting, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Anything else before I let you go tonight here? Danielle?
Well, if you always want to do something like go try out for a tournament team, you should always go do it whatever your heart desires, because it could be that one chance you can never take again.
Right? Look at you. This kid, you're coming on my show on Tuesday nights. I don't care. You're inspiring. All right. Beat it. Danielle Wood, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're loading up the last guest of the evening. We're saving, as I say, the best for last. A young lady who I've known for a number of years now. She plays softball and soccer and all this stuff. You know her as Maddie Svigerko, ladies and gentlemen. Maddie! How are you?
Good.
What are you doing here?
Well, Maddie was having friends over, and we were at Bobby's softball game. She just said, "Hey, do you want to come over?" And I said, "Sure."
Why not? Get it up. What? Don't hit that desk, man. I can hear that. It rattles red on my screen. All right, Maddie, so what grade are you in?
5th.
Now, there's a lot of 5th graders here tonight. There's a lot of 5th graders. There's a lot of 7th graders. A lot of 8th graders. What are we missing here tonight?
6th graders.
That's right. You are smart as a whip. We're doing a little softball season recap. Obviously, you weren't on the team this year. You got a couple years left, but obviously you're a pretty proficient rec league player. Do you like playing softball?
Yeah.
What's your favorite position?
Pitcher.
You're a pitcher? Mm-hmm. Well, that takes a lot of extra special dedication. Are you finding yourself out into the yard 2, 3, 4 times a week, spinning and whipping and all of this whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, right? I don't think a lot of people have a inclination on the extra special time that a pitcher needs to put in aside from all the other position players. All right, nothing to say on that. Good. So, as you look forward to potentially the 7th, can you believe next year you'll be in the 6th grade? Then a year after that, you'll be in the 7th grade. Then you'll have the opportunity to play softball for the middle school. Is that exciting to you, or does that seem like so far away you can't even believe it?
It does seem kind of far away.
Yeah, 2 years, right? Can you imagine how much better you're going to be in 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to be on a team with, some of these older girls, like some of the 8th graders and the 7th graders by the time you get there? That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They seem to be some pretty good players.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to play with my 6th grade friends.
Yeah. Can you name 2 or 3 of the friends that you like to play with, maybe?
Like Cassidy Haynes and Hannah Levine.
Hannah Levine, I know that kid. I know Cassidy Haynes too. All right, so as you look forward to your rec league season this year, Maddie, some things that personally you're looking to accomplish, and maybe just some general things for the team that you'd like to see happen.
I want to try out playing I've only played pitcher and outfield, so I want to try playing like first, second, and third.
Yeah.
Maybe shortstop. Try to play everywhere.
Why do you think that the infield would be cool?
I don't know.
Did you like Derek Jeter?
Really don't do a lot in the outfield.
Do you know who Derek Jeter is?
No.
What? Lord. We'll talk after the show, Maddie. You ever heard of the New York Yankees?
Yes.
All right, we're halfway there. In closing, because you are the, as we would call the showstopper, anything you want to leave us with, words of wisdom, shout-outs to the kids out there watching you on the YouTubes?
I don't really know.
You don't know?
Hi, Dad.
Hey, shout out to Deputy Corey, who sits in that chair every once in a while and takes place.
Yeah.
Co-host there on the Barbecue Central show. Maddie, thanks for coming out today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That is Maddie Sfigierko taking off her earphones. All right, that's going to do it for me. I am a program host tonight for the Wickliffe softball recap. If you missed it, it'll be up on the YouTube page. On my YouTube page, go to BARBECUE, the numeral 4-letter U. That's YouTube/barbecue for you. Thanks to all of my guests tonight and those who didn't even decide to take place. Shame on you. We'll get you next year. And this is the recap show for Wickliffe softball 7th and 8th grade year, and we'll see you next time. Take care.